It was an ordinary morning in Moscow. But within minutes, the entire world's eyes turned toward Russia. A video began spreading online, flames rising high, smoke filling the cold air, and the unmistakable shape of a luxury car engulfed in fire. That car wasn't just any car. It was Aurus Senat, the pride of Russia. A handcrafted limousine built for none other than President Vladimir Putin. A symbol of national power, Russian engineering, and modern luxury. Now turned into ashes right on the streets of the capital. People stopped in disbelief. The same armored car that could resist bullets and explosions was burning in front of everyone's eyes. How could this happen? Cameras rolled, voices screamed. And in just a few hours, the clip had gone viral. Millions of people around the world were asking one question. Was this an accident, or something more? Let's take a step back and talk about what the Aurus Senat really is. This isn't just a car, it's Russia's statement to the world. Launched officially in 2018 by the company Aurus Motors. It was built as part of a state project to replace foreign presidential limousines. Everything from its frame to its armor plating was designed in Russia. The idea, to show that Russia could create luxury and security at the same level as Rolls-Royce or Bentley. But with the soul of Moscow steel. The car costs around $357,000. Weighs over 6 tons. And is powered by a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 hybrid engine. Developed in collaboration with Porsche Engineering. It can withstand gunfire, explosions, chemical attacks, and still drive at full speed even with its tires destroyed. Simply put, it was built to survive anything. But even the most powerful machine in the world couldn't survive fire. Witnesses say the flames started near the rear of the vehicle. Some claim it was an electrical short circuit. Others suspect a technical malfunction. Officials were quick to respond. The fire was controlled within minutes, and thankfully, no one was injured. But the internet doesn't move on that fast. The images of that burning limousine spread like wildfire. From Russian Telegram channels to global YouTube shorts. People started calling it, the day power melted. To understand why this car's fire became so viral, you need to understand what it represents. For Russia, the Aurus Senat isn't just a presidential car. It's a symbol of national pride and independence. It's built in the same factories that once made tanks and aircraft engines. Every stitch in its leather interior, every piece of chrome on its massive grille, represents Russian craftsmanship and luxury reborn. So when this car burned, it wasn't just metal and rubber catching fire. It was an emotional moment for millions. People asked, if even Putin's car can burn, what else is vulnerable? The reactions online were mixed. Some users sympathized, saying accidents happen even to the best machines. Others turned it into memes. With captions like, even Russian luxury can't handle this heat. But beyond the jokes and politics, the fire opened a conversation about the future of Russia's automotive ambitions. Experts now suggest that Aurus Motors may accelerate development of the Aurus Commandant SUV and Aurus Arsenal MPV. With improved safety systems and new electric variants planned for 2026. The government has already confirmed that the investigation is ongoing, and that the presidential fleet remains completely secure. Yet, this moment will stay in people's minds for a long time. Because it reminds us that power, no matter how strong, is never untouchable. Even a vehicle designed to protect the most powerful man in Russia can face the unpredictable force of reality. As the smoke cleared and firefighters walked around the charred remains, the golden double-headed eagle on the hood still glimmered faintly. A symbol of survival amid destruction. The video continues to trend. Hashtags like hashtag Aurus Senat fire, hashtag Moscow news, and hashtag Putin car dominate the feeds. Car enthusiasts discuss the engineering. Others debate the politics. But one thing is clear. The world has never been more curious about a Russian car. The Aurus Senat, once a symbol of indestructibility, has now become a symbol of rebirth. Because after every fire, something stronger is forged. Maybe this incident will lead to a better, more advanced version of the Senat. Maybe it's a reminder that even in luxury and power, there's always vulnerability. Either way, this story, the story of the Aurus Senat fire in Moscow, will be remembered not just as an accident, but as a moment that lit up social media, ignited global curiosity, and showed us that even symbols of power can burn bright before they rise again. And as always, if you love exploring the stories behind the world's most powerful cars, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because the next story might just surprise you.